Welcome to day 3 in Japan, Tokyo. So today we are off to Teamlabs Borderless. This is us just in the morning at the hotel, the Mitsui Gardens, going for something to eat, some breakfast. It was quite early. Kathy and Grace were sleeping on a bit, so it's just the two of us today. Really great selection of breakfast items. We were really impressed. Both Western and Japanese food was available. Early morning we couldn't really face fish, so I was going for the usual cornflakes and a bit of light fried breakfast, but it was really nice. Beautiful day as always in Japan in August, and we had a great window seat here. So here's me just popping along with my cornflakes and a bit of yoghurt, setting myself up ready for the day. They also had really good fruit smoothies here. This is a banana and strawberry milkshake that I picked up. I only had a little bit because lots of calories in it, and yeah, that was lovely. So here we are in Ginza, just walking to the subway station. Kathy and Grace are up now. We've had our breakfast, very nice too, and just walking past Tiffany's, which is a huge department store here in Ginza. Lots of high-end stores in this area, and yeah, the subway wasn't too far away actually, just about maybe a 10-15 minute walk, and a lovely part of the morning because it wasn't too hot. So we got to the station and went to get some tickets because we've got a Suica card where you can just pay and tap by your phone, but it don't work on Android phones that aren't made in Japan. So Cassie unfortunately had to go and get tickets manually, but it wasn't too much of a bind. So here we are now getting on the subway itself. Not too crowded at this point. It can be mega crowded at times. Imagine working in Japan and you're having to travel on public transport. I think it would get to you after a while, but at the moment, this time of the day, it wasn't too busy at all. So here we are, we've arrived at the station for Borderlabs, and it was only a short walk actually to where the venue was from the subway itself. It did get incredibly hot though from when we arrived from the station to get into Teamlabs. Within just a few minutes the heat just intensified hugely. But yeah, about a short walk, maybe about 10 minutes. We did get a little bit lost, but not too bad to be honest. But yeah, the experience itself was amazing. I mean, if you only do one immersive art experience in Tokyo, I think, you know, Teamlabs Borderless is it really. It's not a museum in the traditional sense, and there are no maps and no set paths. You just wander about and just take it all in. So you wander through a maze of digital art where rooms melt into one another and the projections respond to your movement in a way, and it brings the whole piece alive. One moment you're walking through a waterfall that crashes at your feet, and the next you're surrounded by lanterns that seem to stretch on forever. The creators describe it as a borderless theme because the art doesn't stay on the walls, it flows all around you, and that's really what we felt when we were there, you know, kind of like just being part of you and even onto other people really. And because the installations change depending on how you interact with it, no two visits are going to be the same. So it really is a unique experience. It's part of your art, part tech, part dream world, and it makes you feel like you've stepped into another dimension right in the middle of Tokyo. It really is just an amazing experience. So if ever you're in Tokyo and you're thinking about doing Teamlabs Borderless, I can highly recommend it, and I'm just going to show you now some of the things that we experienced when we were there at Teamlabs. So here we are in Teamlabs Borderless, and it's a beautiful room when you first come in. It's all animated and very calming. It's got a beautiful smell in here. I reckon it's from the Bulvari building that's next door. Beautiful, gorgeous smell, and yeah, lovely introduction. It's also pretty cool. I've been outside, it's roasting actually. Here we go. We've got our guest with us as well. Just saying about how fabulous it is, nice and cooling. Just beautiful. So what's great about this is it's fairly early. We've got here about 9:30 and it's not too ram-packed. So yeah, really pleased about that. You can see it's a massive room and this gives a sense of peace. We've got this kind of like sitting area here, which is very zen, very beautiful. Yeah. Grace, tell me your first observations of the Teamlabs. What do you think?
It's really cool. It's really impressive.
Wow. This follows us around. Amazing, right? Wow. It's amazing. Thank you. Beautiful. Reminds me of Christmas. Wow. Oh my God. Amazing. It's like a parallel universe, isn't it?
Right, get into our picture.
Oh. This is just unbelievable, surreal. It's like a big Christmas movie with balls everywhere, up and down, left and right.
Use Tony's phone because I think it'll be better than yours.
Oh, look, Grace, that's stunning.
Right, so look into the mirror in front of you as well.
That's what she's doing.
No, she's not looking down the
Grace,
camera.
you
Okay.
look in the mirror.
That's it.
Right, let's see it. Oh, it's very weird.
Yeah.
What is it, Tony?
So in this room, it's like there's loads of bars around, and you've got to like navigate them through, like this. It's almost like you're in a semi-prison. And you've got these beautiful fishes above. Really is, isn't it? It's like, oh, look at this. This is amazing, mate.
once you're in it, it's not as good as when you're coming into it.
Oh, really? Oh my word. It's like being on a voyage. Girls, turn round. Turn round. I'm doing video. Yeah. Amazing. So calming. This room is just amazing. The colours, the lights, the serenity. Just serene. The amount of money that's gone into this must be millions. Just superb. So that's it for us really at Teamlabs. I mean, visiting it isn't just about seeing art, it's about stepping into it really. Every corner we turn it seems to surprise us, and every room shifts as you move, and it leaves with you that rare sense of wonder that you don't easily forget in a place like this. I think if Tokyo's a mix of tradition and the future, This is definitely the future part, turned all the way up. Definitely worth a visit if it's on your list to do it, and if it's not on your list, put it on, because we had an amazing time here, as you've just seen in these clips, and the soundtrack was superb. So after Teamlabs, we headed back to the hotel, got our cases together, and then our car was booked to take us from Tokyo to Yokohama, where we're going to be starting our cruise. But we got the cruise the following day. We're going to spend a night in Yokohama, explore the area a bit, and see what it has to offer. It took about, 45 minutes to go from Tokyo to Yokohama. It's not too bad. Traffic was pretty good. Good to have a pre-booked van, because lots of cases, and we were taking a taxi previously where we tried to fit all the cases in, and it was a nightmare. So this wasn't too bad here at all. So here we are in the Hyatt Regency in Yokohama. Did take around about an hour actually to get there, but the hotel was very nice.
Thank you.
Just came to get our luggage, and then our room wasn't quite ready when we arrived, so we just sat in the reception area for a little while. It's going to be a couple of hours before the room was ready, because we got there quite early. So we decided just to chill, go on our phones for a bit, and then decided that we would go and explore Yokohama a little bit. So there was two kind of main areas. There's Chinatown, which was a few minutes walk away, and also the red brick warehouse. So we decided to opt for the latter. It was probably about 20-minute walk. So we're using Google Maps to help us navigate to where the shopping area was. Some nice scenes along the way, and was just taking in the atmosphere. A bit windy, but we kind of really enjoyed that because it cooled down the heat. And before we knew it, we were at the shopping centre itself. It was a bit of a concrete jungle on the outside, and when we first arrived, we weren't that impressed, and took a while to understand where everything was. But once we'd ascertained where the main shops were, we did a bit more walking, and managed to get into the main shopping area. So really big, kind of like shopping centre itself, a bit like a Japanese Merry Hill Centre in Dudley. So here we are, just having a walk around and exploring what was on offer. It was at this point that Kathy had remembered that she'd left some money in the hotel room back in Tokyo. So we were trying to ask the hotel information staff here whether they could help us call the hotel, because we weren't sure about how we could get in contact with them. But as lovely as they were trying to understand what was needed from us. They couldn't quite get it, but we used Google Translate, and then they told us actually we weren't able to make outside calls. So it was an option that wasn't really available to us, but we did try. They were very, very helpful. And what we did in the end was just contact the hotel via booking.com, and Kathy did manage to get her money back after the cruise, so all was not lost. But yeah, it was a bit kind of hairy to know what to do. So the rest of the time we kind of split up because Kathy and Grace wanted to explore different things. We had got a little bit peckish, so we decided to go to the food court. It wasn't really grabbing us, a lot of the food there, so we did the really British thing and found a McDonald's, and from there we proceeded to go to the touch ordering screens and have a look at what we could have. So in Japan, you're not actually allowed to bespoke your order. Literally, when you order things, you have to have what it comes with and then take off things that you don't like. They won't bespoke it for you and say, well, okay, there's no onions or there's no ketchup or whatever it might be. You have it as it comes. So that was interesting, but managed to get something ordered. Very quick and reliable. We managed to find a seat and yeah, enjoyed our little macaroons in, I was going to say Tokyo then, but in Yokohama, Japan. So after we'd had our McDonald's, we met up with Kathy and Grace. They'd done a bit of shopping and had got peckish after that, unsurprisingly. So we met up with them again, and they were a bit more adventurous than what we were, and decided to go back to the food court to see what was on offer. And they eventually did find somewhere. I clearly just eaten, so I decided to go off and have a little explore myself in the shopping centre to see if I could find any electronic stores, and had a good walk around, but actually didn't manage to find anything. So here is the red brick warehouse in Yokohama. It's a converted warehouse that's now a shopping centre. There's 2 different floors selling a whole array of goods and services, and we just had a little walk around to see what was available. There wasn't too much really that we thought we could buy, but it was worth having a look around and see what was on offer. But yeah, we didn't spend too long in here. What we ended up doing was just heading back to the hotel. By this time it was getting quite late anyway, after we'd been back to the hotel and chilled, so we just went back and got a konbini tea, which was, egg sandwiches were our favourites, and ham and cheese, very plain but lovely. And yeah, went to bed and was ready for the next day. Thanks for sticking with us for our journey around Tokyo and Team Borderless, and also then our journey to Yokohama. The following video we've got coming up will all be about going around Chinatown in Yokohama, which is really lovely actually, and then heading back to our hotel to get our cases to then board the Celebrity Millennium. So come with us, find out how our journey went, and all about the ship. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.